what I have to say for this movie and for video game movies of 2016. They have driven me crazy because there are no good video game movies this year. They are all terrible! Assassin's Creed, directed by Justin Kurzel, starring Michael Fassbender, Marion Cotillard, Jeremy Irons, Brendan Gleeson, and Jason Gleeson, who are all wasted in this piece of garbage! This movie is based on the video game series that came out on the PlayStation console, I believe. And in this movie, Michael Fassbender plays Cal Lynch and Aguilera, his ancestor as well. In this film, Michael Fassbender's present-day character, Cal Lynch, witnesses his mother getting killed by his own father, Joseph Lynch, who is played by both Brendan Gleeson in the present day, and when Cal Lynch was a child, his father is being played by Jason Gleeson. This event puts Cal on a dark path where he himself becomes a killer. He gets arrested and convicted of murder to the point that he gets the death penalty by lethal injection. And I don't care if I'm giving away spoilers when I'm talking about this movie, because this movie's terrible. Don't bother seeing it. But he wakes up and finds out that he's not dead and that he is in a laboratory run by these two people that are from the Knights of Templar. Sophia, played by Marion Cotillard, and her father, Riken, played by Jeremy Irons. They tell him that he has to find this artifact called the Apple with the use of their machinery that gets him connected to his ancestor, Aguilera. This artifact controls free will, and they want to get this artifact so they can control free will and get rid of violence in the whole world. At least that's what they tell Cal Lynch. So Cal Lynch agrees to do this because if he does this, he will get a fresh slate in life and a new identity and everything, and that's pretty much our movie. He is in this laboratory with a whole bunch of other people that are descendants of the Assassin's Creed. So you see him being hooked up to this machine, and he gets visions of the past, of what Aguilera saw, and going through all the motions to try and find out where the apple is. And that's pretty much our movie. Even though I've never played this game, I was hoping that this was going to be a good movie, and it looked pretty good from the trailers until I saw the second trailer, and it was revealed that part of the movie was going to take place in the past and part of the movie was going to take place in the present, and I was thinking, uh-oh, that doesn't sound like a good idea. But I decided to give it a chance anyway, and this movie's terrible. I did not like this movie at all. Through the whole time I was watching this movie, I wanted this movie to take place only in the past. I didn't want this movie to take place in the present because what was happening in the present wasn't really all that interesting. The action scenes kept on flipping back between the past and the present. The action in scenes in the past, you don't get to see enough of it because it's flipping back and forth. And Michael Fassbender, Marion, and Jeremy Irons, they are doing their best with the material, but it feels like they're almost phoning it in, or they're not really putting in enough into this movie. Maybe because this movie's not really all that good. Oh man, was this a terrible movie! Now, I do like video game movies if they're done well. Unfortunately, we haven't had a good video game movie at all, really. We've had some video game movies that are considered to be guilty pleasures that I do like maybe the first Mortal Kombat, perhaps, or the two Tomb Raider films. But really, none of the video game movies that have come out over the years have been really good. They're all pretty much terrible. And it's a shame that we got 4 video game movies that came out this year. Ratchet and Clank, Angry Birds, Warcraft, and now this movie, Assassin's Creed, and all 4 of them are garbage. All of them were garbage, including Ratchet and Clank, which I thought had the best potential of being a good movie, considering that it was going to stay animated, and it had the original voice of Ratchet and Clank as the 2 main characters, and even then that movie was garbage. So I am really disappointed with this movie as well. There's a point in the movie where Michael Fassbender breaks out into a song and starts singing crazy like Hugh Jackman was singing a Nirvana song in the Pan movie. I didn't understand why he was singing it. I found it to be funny, maybe unintentionally funny, but it was really hilarious. And it was just such a stupid movie. The movie is predictable. The only action scene that you see in the present, I think there are 2 action scenes actually that take place in present day, are over with too quickly, and there's really not much to them. I did like the weaponry that they were using and the clothing. That all showed that they were trying to stick to some of the source material from the game. Even though I've never played the game, I've seen some scenes from the game on the internet, Let's Play videos. But really, this movie is terrible. It's a really stupid movie. Don't see this movie. This movie gets an F. My recommendation, go see Moonlight, La La Land, Fences, Rogue One. Any of those movies are much better than this film. This film is garbage. All the video game movies that came out this year are garbage. This movie's pretty much summed it up that video game movies are not going to get good, really. Maybe there's going to be one good video game movie in the future, I don't know. But all the video game movies that come out so far have been terrible. There are some movies that can be considered to be guilty pleasures, but really, all the video game movies that come out over the years are not good, unfortunately, and this one is just the cream of the crop. It's just terrible. So don't see Assassin's Creed, pick something else. Oh, go see Lion. I just saw that movie, and that movie was excellent, which I'm going to talk about in my next review. And that's all I gotta say for this movie, for Assassin's Crap.